Hey, welcome back. Today we are doing a stretching and flexibility routine. In this workout, you may not feel like you are burning a lot of calories or breaking a sweat, but that is not the point. In this workout, we are really focusing on elongating those muscle fibers and stretching our body so that we can move better and do all the things that we want to do every day and that we need to do. In the health and fitness world, stretching and range of motion is not given enough emphasis. Stretching and range of motion, working on your mobility is just as important as working on your strength, your balance, and your cardiovascular system. So let's get started.
Start by inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Deep breath in through your nose and a long, drawn out exhale through your mouth. First stretch we're going to be doing is taking our chin towards our chest, stretching our neck down, and then taking our chin up towards the sky. We're moving our neck up and down. Next, we're going to be taking our ear towards our shoulder and stretching the side of our neck from one side to the other. Now let's get a further stretch by placing our hand on top of our head and gently pressing down. Let's take this to the other side. Take your hand on top of your head and gently press down. Let's start by rolling our shoulders forward. So you want to move your shoulders up, forward, and then down in a rolling motion. Up, forward, and down. Now let's move our shoulders backwards. So up, back, and down. Rolling our shoulders back, moving them up, back, and down. Let's take our arms out to the side and extend back, opening up our chest and stretching our chest and our arms. Let's do this one more time. Stretching our arm, wrist, and hand, we're taking our arm out in front and placing the other hand on the upper part of our fingers on the palm side and stretching our hand back, and then placing our hand on the back side of our hand and gently pressing down. Let's do this here for a few times, and then we'll change arms. Let's go to the other side. Again, place your arm, extend it out in front of you. Take your other hand and place it on the palm side of your hand on the upper part of your fingers. Extend your hand back and then place your hand on the back side of your hand and stretch gently down. Make sure that you're standing up nice and tall and your core is engaged. We are now going to be stretching our arms. So place one arm across your chest and place your other hand on your elbow and gently press in towards your chest. Let's change sides. Again, place your arm across your chest and other hand on your elbow and gently press your arm in towards your chest. Take a deep breath in, hands up over your head, and arms down by your side. Again, take your arms up over your head, deep breath in, exhale through your mouth, arms by your side. Okay, let's take one arm behind your head and then take your other hand and place it on your elbow and gently stretch that arm back towards your shoulder blades and behind your head. Let's stretch the other arm now. So take your hand and arm behind your head, take your other hand and place it on your elbow and gently stretch that arm back towards your shoulder blades and behind your head. Let's take a deep breath in here. Deep breath out. Again, inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Stand hip width apart, put one hand on your hip and the other over your head and lean over to the side so that you're stretching the side of your body, your trunk, and your core area. Let's switch over to the other side. Stretch and lean over. Let's switch one more time. Move again to the other side. We're going to do a light stretch in our core and our abdominals. So let's just swing our arms back and forth, stretching out our core and our trunk area, gently swinging your arms from one side to the other. Next, we're going to stretch our lower back. So we're going to bend over and stretch down as far as you can. And we're going to hold onto our elbows with our hands and gently swing our arms back and forth. So we're feeling a light stretch in our lower back. And then we want to roll up very slowly and stand up nice and tall at the end. Bend over very slowly. Feel a light stretch in the lower part of our back. And then we want to roll up one vertebrae at a time, slowly standing up nice and tall at the end. Okay, let's take a deep breath here. Hands up overhead and then arms by your side. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Extend your leg out in front of you and bend your other knee slightly and lean forward so that you feel a stretch in the back of your leg. We'll stretch for a few seconds here and then stand back up. Relax for a moment, and then we'll get into that stretch again. Stand up and relax. And then slightly bend over and feel the stretch again at the back of your leg. If you need any support, grab a chair and place one hand on the back of the chair just to give yourself some stability and support. Let's switch to the other side. Again, leg out in front of you, the other knee slightly bent, and you want to lean forward so that you can get that deep stretch in the back of your leg. Find a spot on the ground. You're going to cross one leg over the other, putting your legs in a four-figure position with your ankle resting on top of your thigh. You should feel a stretch in your hamstrings, your glutes, and your hips. Let's switch sides. Let's stand up here and take a few deep breaths in, taking our hands up over our head and down. Deep breath in and exhale. Use your hand to hold onto a stable support like a wall or a chair for balance. Bend your knee and bring your heel toward your bottom. Hold your ankle with your hand. Gently pull your heel closer to your bottom and keeping your knees close together. You should feel a stretch in the front of your thigh. And we'll switch sides. Again, your hand on the wall or a chair for balance. Bend your knee and bring your heel towards your bottom. Gently pull your heel closer to your bottom and keeping your knees close together. You should feel a good stretch in your quadriceps and in the front of your hip. Place your hand on a wall or a chair for support and step back with your left foot, lowering your body into a reverse lunge. Your right knee should be directly above your right ankle and your left knee should hover slightly above the ground. Let's stand up and switch sides. Again, this time you're stepping back with your right foot. Your left knee should be directly above your left ankle and your right knee should hover slightly above the ground. Let's do that one more time on each side. Next, we're going to stretch our feet and our ankles. So you'll want to point your toes toward the floor and up towards the ceiling, down and up. We'll switch sides and again, point your toe down to the floor and then up towards the ceiling. This time we'll switch feet and move our foot in a circular motion. Switch sides, moving your ankle in mini circles. And that wraps up our full body stretch. Let's take a few deep breaths in here. Inhale, exhale, hands up over our head, and then bringing our hands back down towards the side of our body. Thanks for joining me in this full body stretch. I hope to see you in the next workout.